Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake 2.
We'll do what we can, man.
Yeah, thank you. Where we now are gonna head back to the lake.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
So it at least might...
Right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I knew that.
I mean, I can totally understand that in such a situation, I mean, this is a small town. They know each other, right? It is kinda nasty if you lose a person you maybe even like or you know closer. So I totally do understand the talk, although obviously, yeah, there ain't no magic. There ain't no psychic. That is something which just...
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Yeah, is out of this world, but maybe it is possible by some weird ass, well, maybe not as some species in the universe, if there are other species, but, or with tech, but currently it ain't possible.
Terrifying pair.
Yeah. I like your voice, buddy. I think you look cool, and I do like your voice. Could you... Yeah, thank you. Weird, right? If it's not dark, it feels better, right? They don't want to talk.
Good day.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me
I
speak to him or not?
do remember that map. That was here in... Anyway, sorry that I oftentimes go with the mind, or... remember, I'm old man, right? I remember shit. Stuff, sorry. Sorry that I do remember sometimes. On the other hand, it feels...
This, Walter, huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
What I do think is kinda cool is that
you in jail every other day?
the Mind Palace, well, it doesn't feel, it probably is that way, is filling up.
It won't open.
Yep, slowly but steadily. That is kinda neat. Now, did we already? I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It is a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disguise you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your head. But you don't know it. Maybe counting feels easy to... Well, not feels, but maybe he... You know, there are people who just don't actively count, but they just know the number by seeing. Maybe he is...
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Such a person.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
I mean, isn't it weird that... Wouldn't it...
Merced
Mayor
will
said-
roll over on the issues.
Whatever issues this town has. What I did want to say... I mean, it is a little bit like X-Files, right? But they were here because of nothing paranormal, right? I don't know. They should... Isn't it weird with them pages of the book?
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Just a quick look. I know where the car is. But nobody is willing or wanting to talk to us, right?
We're going to a cougar.
Okay, that's new. Ah. We don't wanna watch that now.
Busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what you ought to be.
I mean, but on the other hand, what would we talk about with them, right? Okay, anyways. We then will quickly return, to the car. Setter is better. Ah, okay, Setter is the mayor. Okay, Setter is better. That's actually a neat wordplay, I have to admit. So one last thing.
Good to see you.
Cheers. One last thing. Now really, maybe this dude who is... Okay, reminder, all errands for Deer Fest annual deer hunt competition need to register entrance, sorry. Okay, good. This is something official. I thought with the voting or political campaign for the vote for mayor is going on, I thought there might be something... someone with an agenda against or for one candidate, and we might have a conversation there. What we've seen, what we've seen here, obviously that, well, maybe not obviously, but there might not be that many conversations I actually was hoping for.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
And this is our fast travel
And repeat. Clock
thingy.
out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
She got a point there, right? Was the van already there before? I mean, yeah, people are free to go here, right? Who am I to tell people where and where not to go, right? Chapter, or return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called...
And now this is where it always, for me, gets weird, right? I have a wireless headset, right? And I disabled the sound, which tells me, you know, headset battery is critical. And this is actually, I think, the second time it happened that it just, you know, was out of battery juice. Well, anyways, that's why I should have checked the footage. That's why we actually might have a little part where there were no sound. But sorry, if that is the case, then I'm sorry. Now,
Happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Why was he coming up, buddy? Come down. Ah, yes, and...
more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihto. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out.
And put the weapon away, please. Wait a second, bite.
Stephen? Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons, my ass.
Bureau of Control. Wait a second, right? Control. We have played that game. Yeah. That was the Bureau of Control, right? This is gonna be connected, right? Alright, clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report to the investigation department, leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons, you know, can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lin, Chief Technician. Good to know. But guys, that then is bringing us to the end of today's episode. And you know that I, as usual, really thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you guys. And before we go into the outro, I wanted to say the way he talked, not that he is from Finland or from Europe, nothing like that, but he was too charming. He was too, you know, well, so to say, nice to us, right? That was weird. Brings us to the end of today's episode, and you know that I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.